Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. That's the answer. This is the Appleton Oak. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we get back to Ted Lasso, Season 3, Episode 3. You know, we had a lot of great different storylines, a lot of things interweaving, but all that matters is that we got Zava. That's it. Let's check it out.
You think that's going to be the solution to all their problems?
Solve all their problems.
Oh, well, I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to find out if it is or isn't.
Well, I just want to know, with Ted's coaching style, how is that going to mesh with Zava's personality, at least that we've been shown up to this point? And, you know, what sort of kind of relationship is he going to have with the rest of the guys in the locker room? Yeah. Big questions.
Well, without further ado, then we'll find out, and let's go! Uh-oh. Looks like my garage door opener just called it quits.
All right, this should be a quick and easy job. All we have to do is replace the motor. I'm thinking maybe an hour tops.
You want me using this ladder?
Hey, look, the other guys brought the fiberglass ones out to another job. This is all we had left at the shop. I'm sure it's gonna be just fine.
Looks like Noah used this thing to build the ark.
Guy, it's gonna be just fine. It's a quick, easy job. We're not going up that high. Just don't worry about it. Look, I'm counting on you.
Counting on you. Counting on you. Counting on you. You know, he's always counting on me. Look at this thing. Oh no. Oh. Ah, my leg. My leg. Ah! Ah!
You're gonna need some help with that. Your injury could be worth millions. You should consider calling Morgan & Morgan. Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury law firm, with more than 1,000 lawyers and 4,000 case staff ready to fight for you if you become their client. But this guy is worried. He doesn't have the cash to pay for expensive legal fees. Worry no more. Morgan & Morgan will fight for every penny you deserve. And guess what? The fee is absolutely free, unless you win. But this guy doesn't want to sue his boss, even though he hasn't gotten his surgery bills covered in the last 6 months. When you sue for an injury, you're not suing your boss. You're suing the insurance company. If you've been a victim in a workplace injury or any other personal injury, you can click the link in the description, www.forthepeople.com/medicine, to see if you have a case. This guy did, now he's back in the game.
I feel like I am drunk behind the...
That's an interesting start.
Give it a spin, see if you can somehow factor in.
Never really had too much focus on this guy.
No, really.
Was I out of my head or was I out of my
mind? Little fastball to start out.
mind? I was waiting for an
case you didn't
indication.
Oh, I did not
It was
know.
hard to...
I mean,
These guys' jeans rolled like it's the 80s. That tight cuff.
Morning. Get you some coffee.
Ah, we didn't know that about him. All right.
Your body is a temple.
Well, I don't know about that.
Oh, you're missing out.
More like a church in an airport.
well, soccer player, he's got to keep it tip-top shape.
You don't know anything about football?
Oh, I don't. But I know who Zava is.
Everybody does.
Everybody.
3 million.
Next time when you get back from Dubai.
Zava is going to solve all the problems.
All the problems.
Safe driving.
And he does have a nice car.
Hard to find.
I've never been in a place where the doorknob's right in the middle of the door like that.
So
Is he trying to do the old hide, sneak out?
Feel sad.
A little bit tricky to do with that car there, buddy.
Yeah, bright orange car. Not going to be too inconspicuous.
I am a strong and capable man.
Oh, he's nervous about people finding out. Or just nervous that he was maybe with somebody new. Oh!
They started the music and bollocks. That was great. Oh,
Maserati.
No, it looked like the house he was at was not that of somebody unwealthy with the gates and.
Bigger issue is, you put Zava up front, either Jamie or Danny's going to have to drop back to midfield.
So who do we think will take the news better, Danny or Jamie?
Danny.
My mom's precious moments figurines collection.
I have no idea what that means.
He's a fragile little bitch.
Clarity is the true soul of wit. Like you.
A little bit nervous. Had some diarrhea earlier this morning. Please don't put that in the book. I've never been clear on the spelling, so I probably won't.
DIARRHEA, except in England you have a silent O. As in, oh no, you've got diarrhea.
Sorry, Roy. I know you don't like all this musical theater talk this early in the morning.
No, I'll allow it. I used to fancy Julie Andrews. Well, I still do, to be fair. The voice, the eyes, the way you know she'd tell you off if you'd been bad.
Come on, you poppins.
Same. I'm right there with you. Trent, do you have one? You don't have to. You got one?
Princess
Clarice Rinaldi,
Diaries.
Queen of Genovia.
Yeah, there you go.
It is.
Right on time.
Whoa.
So look at this. That's his locker.
4 lockers.
I made love for the first time to Zava boots.
2?
In Zava boots.
No.
Some men have a charisma that transcends orientation. Paul Newman, Idris Elba, Norm MacDonald.
Norm MacDonald.
Okay, you guys have convinced me. I'll have sex with Zava.
It was so man.
What is this?
Hurry up and get dressed. We don't keep our newest teammate waiting.
Oh, let's see how this goes with Mr. Tart.
Oh, Zava late. Oh no.
Axl Rose was known for being late.
That's what you get.
And then leaving early.
Oh.
We do have a signed contract, don't we?
Of course, we have an e-signature. That's legally binding. I think.
Oh, shoot.
Well, he's going to be there.
So nice to finally meet you. You know, I'd love to go for a coffee and pick your brains sometime. But how tall are you?
Shandy, yeah. Would you go to...
It's a lie. Shit, now I'm late. For what?
Well, let's see how they deal with chaos.
Are we sure that Zava has the right address? I'd hate to think he's sitting in the middle of Virginia right now waiting on us.
Richmond, Virginia.
Richmond.
Tiny wrinkle. Instead of signing his name, he signed "You're welcome."
You're welcome.
When a man with a giant clock around his neck is that late,
Cheer up. It's going to be fine.
he's making a statement.
They got it covered.
Making a statement.
Yeah.
Back in uni, my DJ name was Damage Control.
I didn't know you DJ'd.
I didn't actually, but I had the name ready if I ever started.
Yeah.
Welcome to the dog track.
Did you know that when he made Lincoln, he actually texted Sally Field as Abraham Lincoln?
Well, that's ridiculous. Abraham Lincoln couldn't text.
Exactly.
Look, this Zava might be a genius, but he's definitely a self-absorbed...
He's going to be right there.
But is he a winner?
We've waited 2 hours for you.
Time is a construct like gender and many of the alphabet.
Many of the alphabets.
If you score goals like you talk, we're going to be just fine, buddy.
And this is Keely Jones. She handles all our publicity.
Hi.
My queen.
Oh,
My queen.
no such thing as bad press, right?
My integrity disallows me to agree with that statement.
Oh my God, you're here.
You are the glue.
What if this is what Aaron Rodgers is like?
Thank you very much.
I will go see the team now.
He kind of looks like Rodgers a little bit.
Do you even know where you're going?
I do not.
Who is this?
This is Shandy. We work together.
Oh.
And she's a great friend of mine.
Oh.
Higgins.
Okay, maybe we should all just split up and we go. Oh, yeah.
Inspirational music.
He touched me. Zava touched me.
Clearly a god. I will begin by addressing the most important person in this room. Which of you is the kit man?
Oh, he's hiding back there.
Yeah.
Jamie.
That's me.
Roy laughs.
I too worked as a ball boy for a club. when I was
Ted sliding out.
I'm 25.
Your passion is why I play. Do you?
He's always in front of Ted.
Breathe with me.
Right now. Okay, here we go.
Danny.
Roy.
Jamie's unimpressed.
There is only the we and the us and the we us.
Okay, so
He's taking his office.
Gotta go meet the press yet.
Everybody else just go ahead and keep breathing amongst yourselves, right? So much more down to earth than I imagined.
Beard.
Which one of these is me?
the top right, or left, or left, or left. You know, whichever one you want, really.
You're the coach. I gotta know if Zava's like inspired by an actual footballer.
I'm very excited to be here.
Hey, we're very excited.
I will see you tomorrow. Yeah.
He's tall.
Oh, what a mess.
Oh, who's she going to see? Oh, it's her mom.
Rebecca.
Or not.
Oh, they swerved us with the camera angle.
It's Tish. Hadn't expected it to be Tish.
Come through. Please make yourself at home. Yeah, just take a seat. Relax.
Is she like a psychic?
Need a drink.
A medium?
Water, tea, or cocktail, perhaps? Sure, I'll have a White Russian.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I'm afraid I'm fresh out of Kahlua after hosting a Big Lebowski theme.
Yeah.
I was literally just making a joke. I know, which is why I made two.
She didn't just have a Big Lebowski party. She's a liar. I like White Russians. Blind is better.
The dark soul of one man just disconnected you from your own, and then another beautiful and worthy soul in a man half your age arrived exactly at the right time and the wrong time.
Sorry, how do you know that?
Well, I speak to your mother once a month. How can I help you?
I'm not sure you can.
A skeptic. Well, I shouldn't be surprised.
Oh, because you're supposed to be a psychic.
Oh, no, because your mother was a skeptic.
Ah, see? Turned it around.
Are you familiar with kintsugi? The idea is that we embrace the flaws and the imperfections, and in doing so create something much stronger and more beautiful. We are going to place our hands on the bowl, would you?
Her delivery of grabbing the bowl.
You're upside down and you're drenched and you're safe.
Okay, that's enough, I think, for today. But thank you so much for your time and for sharing your...
She's going to say something that catches her.
You will have a family. You're going to be a mother.
I've always thought you were completely harmless because my mum could afford you, but you are actually dangerous and you're cruel.
Did Sam slip one past the goalie?
I don't know.
I don't know the
Been a
time
while.
frame.
I was going to say, yeah.
What do you want us to say?
Well, that's up to you. Go for it. Say anything. I would just, you know, stay positive, like.
Or say something so shocking your interview goes viral.
Exact opposite.
Higgins told me to check in on some dumb interview shit. I mean, some.
Chris knows that Roy doesn't love doing interviews.
Yeah, but it's okay. I'll do one for you if you need me to.
Thanks, Roy.
I'll interview you. Why'd you dump my friend?
Ooh, that's not much of an interview.
You're fun. Who the f is this? Why?
Why?
You used to eat your own hair, right?
Yeah, I did.
Nice to put a face to the hair.
Awkward. What an interaction.
What's today's wordle?
Ethic.
Ethic.
You're I know we're all excited Zava's here. Yeah, I get that. But I know a lot of players like him. And they're all just self-absorbed glory hunters who only care about themselves.
The slow turnaround.
The point is, we don't need this guy. You know, I think we've got a good thing going there, and he's already all up.
Hey, Jamie, I hear what you're saying, man. I think we got to give it a game or two and see what's what. Thanks for speaking your mind. Please continue to do so.
I'll take it under advisement.
And I weren't being ironic. I was being hypocritical.
Is that right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So that was actually ironic.
Good afternoon. There is an election.
Now I got to see what a wordle is.
It's interesting looking at the entrance there because you're so used to seeing entrances like football stadiums.
Yeah, grand
It's-
thing.
yeah.
You like Rachel Global.
All right.
Lava.
Okay, so our opponents today are the Wolverhampton Wandering Wolves.
No, just Wolverhampton or Wolves.
Got it.
You're right.
All free kicks will be taken by
Zava! Anyone to Zava!
That's it. You fellas set him up, and our man Zava's going.
Locker room.
Okay, let's bring it in. Come on, here.
He's got that fancy water, too.
I wasn't even sure that he was there yet.
Yeah.
Is he going to show up late?
No. Okay, Captain. Why don't you go ahead and flip it? Oh.
1, 2, 3. Precious moment.
I can't remember Michelle's cell phone number. Oh, yeah. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's just a thing.
It's a first step, I suppose.
Yeah, no. I'll just call the house. No, I'm good. I'll be right out.
Henry, we gotta go. And don't forget your shin guard.
Uh-oh. Who's going to answer the phone?
Mr. Thanos glove.
It's probably a telemarketer.
Henry, let's go.
May I answer it? I have a thing for messing with telemarketers.
Oh, boy.
Hello. You've reached the house of Michelle Keller.
Well, hey, Mr. Former President. Boy, have I got a bone to pick with you.
Oh, he knows.
This is Jacob Bryanson.
Dr. Jacob?
Yeah, Ted, you can just call me Jake.
Doctor.
Oh, shit. Who was Dr. Jacob to them?
Hey.
I hope I'm not right who I think it is.
Oh, God, I hope not a therapist.
The therapist.
Hey, look, I was just calling to wish you good luck.
Good luck to you too, Dad. Please tell Zava that many of my friends' moms like his abs.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. Ted, just 1 second, okay? I take him.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh, he is crushed.
Can we chat when we both have more time?
Yeah, no, of course. All good.
Oh.
Good luck today.
Thanks.
Well, that explains a lot the way Ted feels about therapists, and now it just confirms it.
For the first time this Premier
now
League
we're supposed to get
season,
excited for
surely
this?
when they
Holy
see the name
shit, what a
Zava,
180.
If we're feeling the same thing Ted is, he's going to need Dr. Sharon to help him out.
What's he doing now?
Oh, the panic attack.
Get open. I will find you.
Oh, Zava gonna pass to Tart? Oh shit. Oh
Yeah,
no.
here comes the panic attack. Is he gonna be able to fight through it?
He has to. Did he just go for a goal? Fucking first.
He did.
Holy shit!
My word, he's done it! Zava has scored from the halfway line. Second and the contract is
Danny's on
He
his back.
fucking kicked it. Well, I look, I don't know how often that is in football to score from that far back, but whoa.
Going up the rankings.
Number 9.
Points.
on the catch with the cross. The Trinity one for Zava. Zava with the scorpion kick. And Burnley feel this thing.
Up to number 7. All right.
Oh, baby, stay yet, little Joe.
Oh, he's hitting
choose now.
whiskey.
Oh,
Maybe get the ball time.
there she is in the background there.
This is the guy. This is the guy.
Well, I wonder if what he's doing is going back to see how
Yeah.
far back this goes.
Yep. I'm thinking back before
Corner
the
comes
initial
in,
breakup.
and
Even.
it's that man
Oh,
again.
he's up high.
Zava with the towering header, soaring like an
Number
eagle
5
above the
behind
Patriots.
Manchester U
There we
at
go.
Chelsea. I know enough to know a few of the team names. 3-game win streak. Oh, well.
Look at that, Anakin.
Look who it is.
And then maybe just do you think we should put in this? Do you think we should put in
Wait to see him in the stand. The shoes are come up in. There's a 200 count. Seeking his first goal of the season. Is this the moment?
No! Zava! Whoa!
The goal from Jamie Tart, but you can't argue with the instincts of a champion. If you're a Richmond fan, you've got to feel that with Zava, everything is going your way.
Got a job!
Everybody's winning.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Nigerian
Restaurant's coming clutch.
I mean, the whole thing's just crazy, you know? He was supposed to be helping us get back together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Sharon.
Yeah, oh, wow. Gone. Okay. I respect him.
Hard time.
Lasso, the coach of the year.
Writing the name Zava on the team sheet, come on. What Nathan Shelley's doing over at West Ham,
Oh.
now that is a tactician at work.
Oh, here we go.
Nate the Great.
I love Zava. Don't we all, mate?
Manchester United.
But here's Rojas with a chance to steal an historic victory over Manchester United.
I know you can do.
Well, they got him all ripped
A
up.
Zava hat trick, bringing
He's got a
their
tattoo of
first
himself
ever
on his
victory
back.
in the theatre of dreams.
Oh!
Oh, right in front of your
Oh,
kid.
Rupert doesn't like that
And
much,
with this
does he?
victory over
Dark
Brentford,
Lord is
that's
upset.
6 wins. Miracle streak.
Look at that.
We're still a few weeks from officially opening, so please lower your expectations. But it's gonna be an open bar.
Yeah, hey, there we go.
Ross.
This is for you.
Well, that's for you.
Nice.
Mate, this is the best moi moi I've ever tasted in my life.
Oh, thanks, man.
Look at me. I'm not kidding.
It's very intense.
Sam, is Zava coming? I'm making my friendship bracelet.
Go the old-fashioned route and become obsessively religious.
Cheers to that.
Well, if it isn't Beauty and the Sting.
Hey, sassy!
Oh, darling.
Thanks for having us, Sam.
No, thank you for coming. Please make sure you enjoy yourselves, okay?
Absolutely. Thanks.
You're such a twat. It's Ted here.
Told you.
You want a beer, Coach? Shell and Henry went horseback riding.
We'll take 2 shots of whiskey, but a single and a double, a triple, 2.
Weinstein. Are you cheating on me?
With you.
Oh, good to see they still have a healthy relationship.
Y'all's baggage just matches right up, don't it?
See you in a bit.
We're gonna get some bonding.
You frowning while we're on a win streak. That's a bad look.
You frowned your whole career.
No, I never smiled. That's different.
There we go.
There he is. God's gift to those who have everything.
Didn't George Michael have a earring like that?
I mean, you still could be if you weren't such a prima donna.
Just call me a prima donna. It's prima donna. Who the f says prima donna?
Before Madonna, female vocalists didn't have to work that hard.
Are you mad? You never heard of Tina Turner? When do we start then?
Now.
Come on, man.
So sorry, we'll take care of it. We start tomorrow, 4 a.m. Clean that up.
Gonna get a Mick and Rocky montage.
Hi. Hello. Hi.
Go watch. She's gonna screw something up.
So great you've come down here, but don't be a... Show some love on your socials, yeah?
I like your confident energy. It's off-putting.
Off-putting.
How's it going with Shandy? She fitting in?
Yes, great. I love how not shy she is.
Not shy.
Oh, is Rebecca gonna lower her inhibitions tonight? Fall back with an old flame? A little jealous?
Oi. There are better things ahead than any we leave behind.
There we go.
Oh.
Well, there you go. Slam it.
Hey, look who it is. I didn't know you worked here.
How you going?
Oh, how's this gonna play?
Well, my ex-wife's dating our ex-marriage counselor, so that's new.
Wow. That's borderline unethical.
You ever have anything like that happen with you and a client before?
Ted, I'm a child psychologist.
Well,
jeez.
Hey,
no.
Classic sassic.
Oh.
Thank you.
Don't just stand there, pass him out.
It's just something to commemorate the evening and to remind you to come back again and again. Huh?
Oh, green boxes.
So chic.
Green.
You okay?
Yes.
Well, maybe she shouldn't be drinking right now if she's...
Well, she's not pregnant yet.
Everybody rolls with their fingers
This is
crossed.
weird the way they're shooting Trent.
Everybody knows.
Is the Dark Lord gonna try to get a hold of him?
Everybody knows the good guys lost.
Oh!
Everybody knows the fight was fixed.
Trent.
Is Trent gonna be ethical?
Trent.
How it...
Well, he didn't write it down.
Oh.
Well, I guess we'll have to find out next episode.
Tune in next week
to find out more.
That we usually don't get major like cliffhangers from Ted Lasso, but that's a pretty big cliffhanger.
It leaves you to wonder what's going to happen.
Trent.
Like you even said, is he going to be ethical about it, or what is he going to do about it?
That has nothing to do with football, Trent. Just keep...
Yeah, he's hired on to just discuss the football team, so we'll see where we
He's
go from there.
writing a story about the team and the players. I mean, he's gonna find himself in a pretty tight situation there with that cliffhanger. It's interesting because Ted Lasso's done a really good job this series now. I mean, here we are, we're 3 seasons in. That was episode 3 of developing background characters and bringing them to the forefront a little bit. And we saw that in this episode. Because with Colin, it was, I mean, honestly, if you would have asked me who's this guy in Ted Lasso, I wouldn't have known his name. I mean, because Colin's been kind of in the background. The same thing with our Dutch guy, who's always very blunt. He's always kind of there. So I like how they're taking some of our background characters and kind of bringing them forward a little bit, giving them some story, adding to it. And what they're doing is obviously using his story to kind of test everybody else. Obviously, the first one here with Trent is going to be real interesting. Is Trent going to respect, Colin's privacy? Because, he's obviously hasn't made it known to his teammates, about his lifestyle. So that's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. I thought Ted took the news of his wife being with their old therapist pretty well, considering, and only because of the reaction that Ted had in Sharon's office to the therapist. And he didn't even know that was happening, nor do I think he even suspected. He just thought therapists were full of shit, for lack of a better term. And, and then, Dr. Sharon showed him that they can help, and he needed a little bit of help and kind of, finding some things out about himself. So I thought he handled it pretty well, all things considered. I mean, it's not the reaction I would have expected, given the history that Ted had with everything. So, yeah, I mean, they did show him kind of going back, doing the little bit of the digital online stalking there to kind of try to figure out when things happened, looking at pictures, trying to match things up. And because we said before, it was the episode when Ted had to sign the divorce papers, Michelle was really on him about signing the papers. Get this done. We got to have this happen right away. We were all questioning that. Why that was.
I'm wondering if she wanted to go public with. Look, there's. I'm not a psychiatrist or a therapist, rather, but I'm guessing there's some significant, as Sassy brought up, significant ethical issues there with having a romantic interest with somebody who you were providing services for. And if she was, we got to get this signed, we got to get this done because so-and-so and I are going to be out in public somewhere tomorrow. And technically I was divorced before that. Like, look, there's got to be something with that because she was like in the middle of the night, needed these papers signed. So something was happening. We were all
like, what is going on here? So,
I wonder if he was looking at dates. I wonder if the date of the marathon, or he's looking at dates to see when he signed the papers and when was the first time that, because remember, she was in the back. She was in the background of that picture. If we scroll back, if we scroll back during the episode, he was looking back on the laptop to see when the posts were, and it was a bunch of stuff by himself. Oh, we're going to do some investigation here, Answer. We're going to do some investigation. He's looking back. Now, I wonder when the date was and when the date was that the divorce papers were signed.
Well, that was
because I don't remember when he signed the papers for the divorce. I mean, I don't know if they ever gave us a date on that.
Well,
so
but
I think it's something Ted's going to have to
I bet if we find the episode, there's probably a date on there. Now, I don't know if we can zoom in enough to find when this is, but I wonder, because the picture she was in the background at a marathon where you could technically have a bunch of people all running in a group. It's not necessarily some sort of romantic outing.
We're just friends.
We're just friends. Yep. All right. So pictures of him in the marathon, and she was in the background. All right. Answer.
They have the date up there.
At 11:42 a.m.
But it doesn't say.
It doesn't have a date, though.
The date?
It doesn't have it.
Gotta be some. It's got to be a date.
But are we sure that that's her, though, too, in the background?
Yep. And if we scroll back a little bit before he clicks on the picture.
Talking to the Ace Ventura lookalike.
Yeah. Go back a little bit. Let's go back. Let's see. Okay, there it is.
There by himself.
Right there. Right there. back before
Michelle,
he clicks.
such fun right there, Michelle.
Back before he clicks on the picture, though, right above
with
the
the
picture.
heart, on the comment.
While he's scrolling, well, somebody hearted it. This was tough but rewarding. Go back up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little. No.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
We'll get
Oh,
there.
they don't. Oh, we don't have the
Yeah, 'cause
keyboard. I thought
yeah.
I thought you could go back like frame by frame.
Yeah,
like
see, they're not. It doesn't look like they're showing dates. They're
It
just
doesn't.
showing
It just
time.
says
Oh,
11:42.
they're messing with
Well,
us.
yeah,
'cause
that's what I said the first time around.
I know,
when
but
we first
but when
looked
he
at it.
clicked, but when he clicked on it, so he clicks on it to zoom it, then it showed the time. What I was going to
Yeah.
see is when you scroll back
The
out,
original.
and it's just in
It
the
says
feed.
like 3 weeks
if it would
ago,
say, if it would say the date.
It didn't even say the date under when she said such fun. Because
Yeah.
usually now you see
Well-
when somebody leaves a comment, they'll say how long.
Well, that's interesting because usually if it just shows the time and not the date, that's the same day.
Yeah.
But in any regard,
I think we can agree that Michelle was up to some no good, and I guess my instincts about her were correct that she was up to something.
Okay, we all
seemed
talked-
a little
we all talked-
shady.
we all brought
Talked
up
about
during
why
that
would you wanna-
episode
yeah.
about why would you need that. It wasn't like we were like, oh well, looks like he signed divorce papers, and you're like, but why in the middle of the night? We all
No, even before that, when I was like, boy, this is really odd. You married a guy who's a coach, and now all of a sudden things are changing. Michelle didn't, she seemed to think that, that they had a decent co-parenting thing with Ted, across the ocean, and, thinking that everything was going to be okay and work out. And it's just like, well, if everything is so great, why are you divorcing the guy? That seems strange. And I should have known, because there were some folks in the comments who were dropping some little bread.
He left. He left because they were getting a divorce. That's what he even tells Rebecca. He's like, divorce makes you do crazy things. I'm coaching in England. And
Right.
Rebecca was trying to sabotage
Well,
the team because of
no. Now
divorce.
remember, now they were working through like a. Ted thought it was like just a trial separation thing that they were doing, and then she dropped the hammer. Ted had every intention of thinking this was going to work.
Yeah, because Ted thought, remember, so they were definitely having problems.
Well, he said he would give her space.
Yeah.
And he
So
moved
Ted
halfway
thought maybe
across the world,
moving
and
across.
that's not going to be.
Yeah, that's
not
But in the story, Ted thought they were getting back together. He thought things were going to work out.
Somebody needs space, and you take a job, a few thousand miles away. That's a little different. We don't. But in any regard,
Yeah, in any regard. So that was a major bombshell, of course.
Major.
I really enjoyed seeing Rebecca go to the psychic. I was like, well, what's going on here? And the way they did that camera shot, I would love to hear what you folks thought, because the way they had the camera angled, I thought she was going to her mom's house. And then it turned out to be the...
because we saw the short red hair.
Yeah, and then it turned out to be the psychic, which I'm pretty sure Rebecca's mom mentioned in a previous episode, but it must have just kind of flew over my head with everything else going on. But yeah, I was wondering which way that was going to go, if things were going to work out, if she was going to be trying to kind of scam Rebecca a little bit. But it seems like things are checking out, and Rebecca was definitely enjoying some beverages at that party and looking at Sam a certain way, who Sam, to complicate things, seems to have some sort of relationship with the young lady working at his restaurant with him. So I don't know how serious that is, which way things are going with that. But, again, Rebecca looked at it and had some thoughts. And, of course, they were all looking at their exes. So, yeah, I mean, they packed a ton into this episode. The Zava thing, that could have gone a bunch of different ways. He could have came in and maybe not delivered, and then they find themselves in a what now situation. But Zava is delivering as promised, and Richmond is flying up the rankings. So we'll see how that goes. Again, I wonder if some of the little character traits they gave to Zava, if that comes from some actual, football players, some of the famous ones, whoever they might be. Because I know I told Answer, he kind of reminded me of Aaron Rodgers, former Green Bay Packers quarterback. Looks a little bit like him, has the same type of vibe going on. But nonetheless, that was fun. Really surprising the way stuff worked out with Zava. And we'll see kind of what happens from here. Our Dark Lord was incredibly mad. Nate was surprised things were happening. What an episode. Gosh, they packed so much into this one.
Yeah, it was. It started off, with Colin, showing that he has a boyfriend, and I thought I had his name, Michael, right? And him leaving the house, and you saw then that he was struggling with, how was he going to do it? Because even when he got in the locker room, he made, the joke, yes, I'll have sex with Zava, basically, trying to just. Brush it aside so that way,
just playing along
with the guys, trying to hide it from them, but. We saw at the end that Trent saw him and Michael, I believe that's his name. I'm sorry if I'm getting it wrong, but I forgot to write it down. Saw that they were, in the alleyway, making out. And so now you're wondering, how is Trent going to perceive this? Is he going to write about it in his book? He did say he was writing the book just about the football club. So is he going to peer into their personal lives and take this and use this as to be his big selling point of his book, that a secretly gay footballer is in a relationship but isn't telling anyone. And we saw how he even introduced him to the rest of the team, that he called him his best wingman, and he played right along with it too. He's going, oh yeah, of course, I have to sit and talk to the friend while you try and hook up, which obviously we now know that is anything but the truth. So the big story for the big thing for me is, what is Trent going to do in the next episode about that? Is he going to call him out on it? Is he going to tell his teammates? Is he going to maybe he's got friends at one of the papers yet, and he drops a bombshell because maybe he thinks he could get money for it or something like that. So that was a huge thing in this episode. But then also, we have Ted, who's just breaking down at this point. And for me, this is why he hated therapists to begin with. It was because this person tried to help him for however long, and he didn't really help them out as a couple. And then so that's why he hated therapists, because it didn't really work for him and his wife. It didn't fix what was wrong for them. So obviously, they split, they got their divorce, and now that same therapist that was supposed to help them mend their fence and get back together and slid right in. And I love how Sassy even goes, that's borderline unethical, because it kind of is, because you could almost say that, he used the information he gathered from them
manipulation
to be able to slide right in there and get with Michelle. So that is another huge bombshell in this one. And now
it was so strange. And again, the more I think about it, the more it bothers me with Ted's reaction, just as you're kind of going back talking about it. He calls his wife's house and the therapist answers the phone on the landline, and Ted doesn't have a weird reaction to that. I mean, that was
because we've seen Ted has never been.
What do you mean he doesn't have? What are you
guy.
talking about? He doesn't have a weird reaction, dude. He was devastated.
No, after the fact, but on the phone, he wasn't like, "Oh, Jacob, what are you doing at my wife's house?" sort of thing.
Yeah,
look
he does.
Look at his face.
Cameras even goes, "Oh, Dr. Jacob, what are you doing at the house?" And then obviously Jacob is the one sitting there going, with Michelle, he has, because you're so shocked and surprised by what's going on, you can't really think straight though either. It's not like what is he going to do? Yell at the phone?
I guess going back and look at it. I guess going back and look at it.
Dr. Jacob, look at him.
Jason Sudeikis is using his face to express the emotion, I suppose.
And then, of course, when he gives the phone to Michelle, she immediately, Henry, here,
and Dr. Jacob knows something's wrong.
That kind of subdues him too, because he's not gonna yell if he knows Henry. If Henry is anywhere in the vicinity, though, either. See, as he's just looking out for it, because he still wants to be a great father for his son.
Dude, Michelle was only on the phone with him for 2 seconds, and she handed it off to Ted.
And then she said, "We need to talk more."
So he had.
That's the only thing I didn't like about the montage too, is I wanted to see if and when they have that conversation, how it's going to go between them as well.
Because they said we need to talk, and then we had the montage of all these games. So did you talk or?
But here's the thing too, Michelle could also be like, I'm not gonna do this, and she could keep putting it off or something like that. You never know, because obviously the time frames are different, or the time zones and everything are different. So there's probably a lot going on as well, especially with that starting in the relationship, kid, everything, jobs are in the way. So I'm hoping we get back
to that face is
Yeah, devastation. So hopefully we get back to that. And then real quick, the Jamie and Roy experiment now that's going to be happening, that he's going to start training them. So, hopefully that brings them together. I mean, remember, they're at fisticuffs the whole first season, and now they're starting to come together. And hopefully that works out well too. And I'm interested to see how their relationship plays out after that. Oak?
Yeah, so we were just going back through where the Jamie or Jacob rather answered the phone, Jake, and dude, Ted's face was pretty much devastation, but he had to snap out of it because it was Zava's first game with the team. I mean, so the timing of it all, I mean, didn't really have much time to process it, but we showed he almost had a panic attack.
Yeah, he was able to fight it
and
back
then
though.
I don't know that we call it fight it back. Like literally in the middle of his panic attack, Zava scored his first goal in the first 2 seconds of the game, and it was just like you snap out of it.
But he didn't run off the field like
no,
before,
but I think there was something that like cut off in the middle of it. This joy of whatever. It wasn't like the game was going on and he managed to control it and backed out of it. A major moment happened where it was like, okay, snap out of it. But yeah, I mean look. I think it's normal in relationships, especially if you've been together with somebody for any extended period of time, even if it's newish and somebody breaks up with you, you almost want there to be a buffer zone, like where they don't date somebody new, like, oh, and then when they do, it's like, there's just natural curiosity. Oh, who are they with now? And I will say from past experiences, it's 1,000 times easier if they just start dating somebody you don't know. Like, oh, you met someone new. You must have met someone new, because the first thing that goes through your back of the head, if it's somebody that you've known, is, well, has this been going on longer? And what is the relationship like? Was it somebody that was your friend, somebody that was a mutual friend, somebody that was a coworker? And a million questions start going through your head. Again, if it's, I met someone new, 3 months after we broke up, 6 months, which, in the context of a marriage, I don't know what the time frame is. Hey, we were married for 8 years and 3 months later you were dating somebody new. I'm not saying that there's a right or a wrong time for anybody, but when somebody starts dating something new, it's hard not to, want to know who it is. And then when it's somebody that that's one thing. Of course, I think we've all been there. You go on social media and it's like, why am I trying to hurt myself by seeing pictures of them with somebody new? But for it to be somebody that was there to help you, somebody that you shared, an intimate insight to your life, to your relationship with, it's somebody that you put trust in. Like, I've never been to couples therapy. I don't know, maybe a few times in the past I probably should have, but I can imagine you're sitting down with somebody who's essentially a stranger and having very intimate conversations that feel kind of awkward. I don't know this person. I'm going to sit here and, tell them everything about our relationship. And yes, they're supposed to kind of moderate the whole thing and not pick sides. But in any regard, we knew how he felt about therapists to begin with. They didn't say explicitly whether he saw therapists after his dad had passed, or I don't recall that. But you can, you wonder if he did, but in any regard,
I don't think he did see one himself, because he finally talked to Sharon.
Yeah. I mean, it's really, really heavy that, one thing that there's somebody else in your house with your kid. I think that's, a tough thing, especially as a parent, just from like past experience. And this is, just me sharing, when my parents both remarried, my dad was a chill guy, and he was never like, oh, your stepdad, this. But my mom, bless her heart, was a drama queen and was always, I'm pretty transparent on this channel, but my mom was not a big fan of my stepmom, just put it that way. My stepmom was a great person. My mom was always just, I'm not going to get into the details of my parents' divorce, but in any regard, so you see both sides of it. But God, this was really heavy. And I don't know if it's going to make the cut, but right when they switched, I was like, well, now we're supposed to go into happy stuff about the game. I mean, so they pulled a hard swerve on you. I liked Zava's addition to the team, and it's interesting because they told us he's been with 14 teams in 15 years, but he seems like he's yes, he stole the goal from Jamie, but for the most part in the locker room, he seems like a team-oriented person. They showed him going to Sam's thing.
Yep, that was big.
Showing up, sitting down. So that was big. Now maybe this is just how he starts off, maybe whatever. But also, his relationship with Richmond might be different. Remember in the last episode, they talked to us about how much he was going to get paid, this, and Rebecca, kind of gave it to him in the locker or in the bathroom about, you want to be remembered, you take a team and bring them to the top.
Yep.
So maybe Zava's relationship with the team is going to be good. I liked how it impacted Jamie, and that was real interesting. And we have a much more educated Jamie. I wasn't being ironic. I was being hypocritical, which was, we get that phrase mixed up a lot. I think a lot of people do. But so that was interesting. I'm really liking kind of the Roy and Jamie relationship, because I think Roy probably sees, although his character's a lot different, he probably sees a lot of himself in Jamie, and he recognizes Jamie's talent. And it was very interesting for Jamie to say to Roy, you could be the best on this team. You just need to train harder. And so we'll see what sort of commitment that comes out of it. Look, the story with Colin is an interesting one, that they just kind of threw that in here in the season. Like, hey, by the way, one of the characters is going to be gay and have a boyfriend. But I think it's going to be interesting because, so much of this show has been about team building, has been about unity, has been about, we saw, Jamie with his issues with his dad. We saw Danny, although much more comically, with his issues with the dog. And one of the themes that we've seen throughout the course of this series is the team coming together around each other and being one with the team. Now, you'd like to think,
it's like all the players kind of had their moment.
Yeah, you'd like to
to
think this came out in 2023. Yeah. You'd really like to think. And I can't say what a locker room looks like in football or soccer, but you'd like to think, if that's my teammate and we're playing together and whatever, and one day out of the blue, like, oh, by the way, I'm gay, I have a boyfriend, I'd be like, oh, okay, we got practice and the soul, like,
play, right?
Over it, and like the macho, like 80s, well, we're in the locker room showering together. Like, all right, grow the fuck up. Nobody cares, right? Like, literally, no. But that's my attitude, and I say that because I want everybody to be so accepting, but I don't want to say nobody cares and be dismissive and have people be like, well, oh yes, there would be people who did that. I'm saying I understand that. But you would hope with how unified this team seems and everything they've been through, you'd hope the players would just be like, all right, yeah, okay, that's cool. We support you. Just make sure you, date somebody who makes you happy. I mean, like the same shit you'd say to one of your friends that was dating. Okay, But so it's going to be interesting to see where that goes. I really like the way they ended it with Trent. Trent's writing a story about this team. Okay? Trent's writing a story about this team that ain't got shit to do with the team, what he saw. And we know that, that this is a new project for Trent. He was let go from the newspaper for revealing his anonymous source, which you don't do. So is this something where whatever? Now, the other thing they very clearly showed with Trent here, is they showed throughout all the seasons, one thing Trent's always had is he's had his notepad, right? They show that over and over and over. He always has his notepad. And when he walked by, he kind of looked. Had he stopped and written, I think that would have been kind of like oh, come on, Trent. But the fact that he kept walking. Now, look, he wouldn't have to necessarily write down what he saw in order to put it in the old file for what I'm going to add in the book. But I like the fact that they showed him just keep walking. He's going to go about his own business. So I'm really curious to see where that story goes. Again, I don't want to be dismissive of real world issues that people face, but I don't know. I'm so like, hey, it's now it's 2025. Like, I say nobody cares in like the most accepting like fashion that you can, and I hope that comes across clear. When I say, oh, he's gay, nobody cares. It's not because like, oh, I'm so tired of hearing about it or this is literally like, be like, oh, I dyed my hair brown. Like, okay, cool. You know, like that's how accepting I feel like people should be. And I'm hoping the team does. But we'll see. You know, this team vibe is like, look, in the interest of the story.
I just hope they don't become dependent on Zava and then he gets hurt and then all of a sudden the team forgets how to win without him.
No, look, I think that the writers have done a great job, you know, adding in different stories. The last thing I'm going to talk about is Rebecca and of course the psychic stuff. I'm not big on that sort of stuff. I think psychics in general take advantage of people who are looking for guidance. Oh, I sense that you're having some sort of tension in your relationship.
Well, that's why I like how she did it right away, where she said all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I talked to your mom.
Tensions in a personal or a work relationship. Look, is there some family troubles you might be facing? Like, did you have something that was unsaid between somebody? Like you just blanketed every work or family problems, something that you left unsaid, and you know, people who are looking for, confirmation bias. These are Oak's opinions alone. So in any where I'm going with this is I'm not a big fan of the psychic stuff, but when you say something as specific as Green Matchbook, it's gonna stick. Then there's validity. So I think that's what they did here. Is again, I don't love the psychic stuff, but they did a good job with it in this context. Excited for Sam. I didn't see Sam and have any sort of relationship interest. I just got coworker vibes there, but you never know. But look, a great episode. We saw it, got mixed reviews. I don't care. I thought this was a good one.
All right, there you go. This was a fun first episode, getting Zava on the old pitch. So for Appleton Hope,
a winner.
That's Mason Quinn. I'm of course Answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.